Every song is autobiographical except for Waiting, which I wrote from the perspective of my brother, and it's really the only real love song on the record. I told him I was going to write a song called Waiting. I asked his permission.
Okay.
He said, yeah, but don't make it about me getting out, because he's been in prison since he was 17. Now he's almost 53 in June. So we're going on 36 years, 30, somewhere in there. And it's a tragedy.
Welcome, fellow Lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and the Beard.
It's game night. What are we playing?
Uno?
Boring. Monopoly?
No way. I hate that game.
How about FU?
How about FU?
No. FU the game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
FU the game is fast, brutal, and easy to learn. No rules, no setup, just chaos.
That's right. Every round, somebody's getting screwed. Trash talk is a requirement.
Perfect for game night, parties, or pre-drinking with friends. You're not afraid to lose.
So skip the boring games
And play FU the game.
because every game night needs a good FU.
You know, it's just like the ABBA song.
Dance
You are a-
machine. Welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. Tonight, we're joined by Caitlin Cannon, singer-songwriter out of good old Nashville. We also saw her on Kill Tony a little while back, so she does a little bit of comedy, a little bit of music, and she's coming to the great state of Wisconsin with our good friend Genevieve Hayward at the end of this week. So
Exciting.
if you get a chance, check them out. They're both fantastic. And
Stone Arch in Appleton
yes,
is what she'll be playing.
yes. And
Go check her out.
we're
And maybe we're into some other celebrities.
very
Fine.
excited to talk to Caitlin Cannon.
Me too.
All right, open the bar so I can drink.
Oh, geez, we'll get right to the bar.
Yeah, I'm thirsty.
Boom. What do you got tonight there, buddy?
Oh,
Not dope.
no, that's Homer Simpson. That'd be
Right.
a Duff beer. No, this is Oak Brewing Company from West Dallas, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Soon to be.
Yeah, they are going to be opening up here in our fair city of Appleton, Wisconsin. We can't wait. If you guys want to do a little something, let us know. You know, maybe we could be the podcast that opens the doors.
We need to talk, people.
Who would come to our live?
What
Would
flavor
you,
you got?
would you come to our live podcast? Would you come? All right. Anyway, no, Oak Brewing Company. Can I pet your dog? Amber Lager. Thank you, Oak Brewing. We appreciate it.
So is the owner Mr. Ope?
Daryl Ope. Yeah.
Daryl Ope?
Daryl Ope.
He's a good guy. I've met him before. He's a super nice guy. Can't wait to see him again.
I think he used to tour with John.
Mellencamp?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, what do you got? What do you got?
I'm going back to the old Wisco Mule tonight from our two flavors from our great friends at Great Lakes Distillery. With I like to spruce it up instead of just the regular vodka. I do the robust citrus honey vodka.
Well, it's Rehorst, but we'll just edit that. I mean, it's the brand name. It's
What did I say?
robust.
I'm robust. I'm robust
Yeah.
when I'm drinking.
Why does anybody pay us for sponsorship? We are
Get anything
terrible.
right. I can't get any words right. You know that.
Robust. Drinking coffee.
I thought I did. Oh, well. And of course, the cranberry liqueur from Good Lands.
I think that's why they employ us, is because
We gotta. We've had it before, but you know what? I enjoy it so much, I'm going to have it again.
anybody can do a boring ad read where they say all the words right. What fun is that?
Oh, that's so good. Check them out. On their website, they do have a whole bunch of recipes for all their liquors. Where I got this one, go check them out. It's delicious.
Do they have more robust cocktails?
They have tons of robust cocktails.
I like a good robust cocktail.
You can't go wrong with a robust cocktail.
Some people describe me as robust, but
Do
I
they?
think it's just code word for fat.
That's the nice way to say.
You're very robust.
If you can give me a second
Yeah.
to
Cut
edit.
it out.
No, I got something to show you.
I have to edit this out?
Well,
Don't fucking make me edit.
unless you want to go through this thing, but I feel that the people want to see this.
What is happening now?
Well, I think I should have been ready.
God, we're so unprepared.
Well, I wasn't ready.
We're so unprofessional, so unprepared. This is why.
This is why.
How do we get
are amazing.
Guests and sponsors to do this thing. What is happening right now? What are you putting on shoes?
Well, I figure that people want to see the shoes my dad got me. When we talked a while back, this is my Christmas present. These are my shoes from my dad.
That's nice. Those are some nice chukka boots.
They are.
Yeah.
Yep. This is what got my bring back that other Christmas present because I kept the shoes.
And you still don't know what that other Christmas present was. Do you think it's better than those? Because those boots are pretty fucking snazzy.
Are they not?
Yeah.
Are they not? Look at those.
They kind of go with your shirt.
Look at that. I could dance a lot in them bad boys.
You could.
Yeah. These are what I got. They're pretty fancy.
You should wear those Thursday night to see Genevieve and
Stacey Adams.
Wednesday night, I mean.
You ever hear of them as a shoemaker? I don't know. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. I might just keep that back.
You're going to put them on the table for the entire episode?
No, but look at those bad boys. Look at them.
I mean, part of me thinks you should just to see if she asks. I mean, why not?
What's going on? I do want to clarify one thing.
Oh God.
I'm not doing this to make fun of my dad because I love him to death and I appreciate everything he does.
I would hope so.
And I love that he throws shit at me like this, where as you look back on episode, we talked about my Christmas gift from my dad. So that they were just a gift, but I had to give a Christmas gift back to get the shoes that.
I mean,
did you want to borrow them sometime?
I don't think they'll fit me.
That's not the point.
I got a pretty big foot.
That's not the point.
So I appreciate it though. I do have a kind of a pair like that, but they tie. And
Okay.
they're more of a.
I'm a zipper guy.
Yeah, mine aren't shiny. Mine are more of a.
So I'm more of a zipper guy. So he knew that. So he got them with a nice zipper.
Now, did he ever wear these?
No. Nope.
Why he bought them and didn't like them and then thought
No,
you
I bought
would?
him, loved them.
Okay.
He literally almost not gave them to me because he's like, I might try.
I think I might still do these.
Yeah, I still might.
When do you think he bought those?
I don't know. I will have to find that out. But I do remember when he said, I might still keep these. And I went, you know what, Dad? It's got a heel. You have a cane. You can barely, you barely keep your balance now. And he's like, yeah, you're right. So he gave them to me. So it was just an honest thing, but.
Sounds like you were a little jealous and you wanted those shoes. So you
Kinda.
sabotaged your own father.
Kind of. I mean, once I got a glance of them, come on.
What a move.
I mean, once I saw them, knew I was locked in.
I want to see you in those out somewhere.
Okay.
And don't do it on a night I'm not with you and be
Right,
like, I did it.
No.
Yeah.
Because I will be. Dance machine, you and me on the 17.
Isn't there something about being 17?
I hope not, because that's a little creepy. So
Winger wrote a song just called 17.
he's kind of creepy.
Looks that kill. The lyric, she's a number 13 was the original lyric was, she's only 13.
Yeah. Well, not as bad. Yeah, that's worse than Christine, 16.
Yeah.
All those rock fuckers were banging the young ones.
Yeah.
And then
Everybody who's famous apparently is based on the recent release.
It's kind of coming out. It not just rock stars. That's right. Yep. Let's not just limit it to rock stars.
Yeah. Pretty much anybody with money is banging young children.
Yeah, but
sad world.
I think
Anyway,
rock stars are just doing it before them.
they were doing it before that when it was cool.
Yeah, they
Wait.
got.
Wait. That's definitely a cancelable offense.
Boop, boop.
It was never cool. For some reason, it was more widely accepted in our day.
Way back. We even had parents giving their daughters to go on tour with them.
Yeah.
So different times.
Different times, different place.
I don't know how we got from these cool ass boots.
Well, because I assume with boots like that, you could pick up whoever you wanted.
That's true.
I mean,
that's true.
You're about to get way too busy for this podcast, I would assume.
Yeah, look at them. I mean,
they fucking shine like.
Yeah, they do. Look at them. Never been worn.
Never
I'm going to break them bad boys in.
I have to know how long they've been. I want to know, like, did he buy these in the 80s? and they've just been sitting in his closet for 40 years.
I would love like if there was a
The
like a receipt in there.
Yeah.
That would be the best if there was a receipt in here, but there's not. I'm sorry. And the best part
Wait, what size are they?
Yeah, no, they're too big for me.
What size are they?
Oh, shit.
Says right on the box.
10 and a half.
Oh, that's way too small for me. I'm like a 12 or a 13. You know what they say about a guy with big feet?
Big feet?
Or his big shoes, I think is what they say.
Oh.
Got a big nose.
Yeah, that was the best part too, because I'm like, I've just always, my dad offered me something, I just say, yep, I'll take it. And they'll get rid of it for him, even though they were not my size. So here, yeah, they're not my size.
How big? Wait, what kind of 10 and a half is too big? You got little pussy feet? Okay, listen to this, ladies. 12 or a 13. What are you? What size?
10.
Is that a children's size?
It's
Wait, do this with your hand on.
It's a little guy. It's a little guy. It's a 10. It's just a little guy.
It's a little Casper.
It's a little guy. Little Casper. Don't be worried. It won't scare you.
Casper, the friendliest ghost there was.
Woo!
Is that how the song went?
I have no idea.
Oh.
But we'll say yes. Yes, it was. Keep going.
Casper, the friendliest ghost there was.
Love him.
Wouldn't scare you if he tried, because he was
a big dick.
Because he had a big dick. I would imagine if you're a ghost, you can have whatever dick you want.
Have you ever seen a ghost with a dick?
I've never seen a ghost. Ghosts aren't real.
Well, you've seen Casper, the Friendly Ghost cartoons. You've
I've seen
the movie. You've seen Ghostface.
There's got to be a ghost porn out there, right?
Ghostface has a penis, but
I would imagine there's a Ghostface porn where Ghostface is fucking people.
I would imagine.
Probably just called Scream.
There's probably like maybe some horror movies out there called Halloweener.
Halloweener.
Yeah. Someday you'll get that, people. You'll understand why I brought it up.
They might get it next week if they're loyal fans.
They are. We love you. And I think.
Oh, let's say thank you to our friends at Nifty 50 Apparel who sent us these shirts, along with some shirts you're going to see next week. Thank you very much. Go to their website,
nifty50apparel.com.
Promo code
to get
15% off, baby.
That's why you got to put in cocktails 15.
That's right. And these are nice shirts. These are fucking high quality shirts. I like them. They fit well.
Nice, yeah.
No, I mean, it's hard to find a shirt that fits a fat guy, but because a lot of times you order a 3X and the 3X is like this wide, but it's
square,
this tall. Yeah, these are actually a nice. They're more like a 2X tall.
They're a nice shirt, and
which is really what I am.
So
I'm not fat. I'm just big.
You're robust.
I'm robust as shit, dude.
Robust.
Robust as shit.
They got a lot of great designs, too. It took a while for her to pick out the ones that we wanted. I know for me it did, so it was cool.
Well,
being able to go through them all and be like, no, I want them all.
I've been in a restaurant with you that only serves 3 things, and it takes you a fucking hour to pick what you want. So that's not to say they don't have a lot of nice shirts. That's to say he's kind of a fucking tard. But yeah, they do have a lot of nice shirts, and I'm very thankful that they were willing to send us some and let us fucking shout them out. And hopefully you go buy some, and then they send us some more. I don't know, something like that. I think that's how this sponsorship.
But the bottom line is you get 15% off if you use promo code cocktails15. That's the bottom line,
and that's the bottom line.
It is. And then you want other great stuff. You can go to backoftheroomtees.com to get our apparel with our logos, which. Who doesn't need two t-shirts? Go to both. Get a t-shirt from both places. And then you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. We appreciate it. It means the world to us. Comments, we love them. And then till then, never want to keep a pretty lady waiting.
All right. So without further ado, Caitlin Cannon.
I am so sorry. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. This. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It happens. We were just sitting here shooting the shit, and I was like,
yeah. Also, I forgot to ask you guys. I mean, I don't care. This is what I look like when I don't try.
Oh, we don't.
Well, you look beautiful, so
yeah.
Don't try more often.
I mean, this is what they get otherwise. Like, what do you like? Anything is an upgrade.
They're not winning without you.
Perfect.
We thought for a second maybe you talked to Genevieve and she was like, "You don't want to do that. You just cancel."
No, I didn't want her to be jealous.
Yeah.
There you go.
So thank you very much for joining us, Caitlin Cannon. I originally came to know of you, honestly, through your Kill Tony appearance and started following you back then. And then a crossover, and I saw that you and Genevieve know each other, and we've had Genevieve on. I was like, well, let's invite her. She's coming to Wisconsin and see if she wants to talk. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I love all these sexy pictures you have on the wall.
Yeah.
Wait. Look at that.
There's Genevieve.
There's Disco Tits.
Oh, I don't see her. Where is she? Oh, that one's not in frame.
Oh, yeah. She might not be in frame for you.
But Genevieve's made the wall.
Yeah.
With their Disco Tits poster.
Oh, good. I have an ass picture.
With lipstick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like $500. So I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
How much I spent for it.
Yeah. That's over our picture budget.
Right. Yeah. No, I know.
That was free. That was free.
Totally. Yeah. That's some people like to do it for free. I like to do it for $500.
More power to it. Now who wore the lipstick for that picture?
Well, I tattooed the lips on my butt.
Oh,
is it a tattoo?
Yeah, so like the lip on the top, the album art for the Love Addict record, it's got one red lip and one pink.
Yeah.
And so I tattooed one red lip and one pink on my butt.
Nice.
And I said, let's take a picture of my butt and autograph it and send it to you for $500. This was when I was trying to raise money to put the album out. And like no one would get it. And so finally 2 people did it. Like they were like, well, we'll just do it as a favor to you, just to shut you up.
Did they share custody of the picture? Did one of them get it one weekend? And
I had 2 different pictures. So it was profitable. I did make $1,000 off of this venture, but
boom, there you go.
I definitely had to tell them on the description, it's like, thank you so much for your charity. And then a signed picture of my ass.
Those pictures are 2 of 2. So when you're rich and famous and dominating the world, they'll be like, we have these pictures. Nobody else has them. So they will pay for themselves.
That's right. One day.
Pictures will
be worth a lot.
This is true. Yeah. Well, and so music-wise, let's get into your new album that just came out, 2025, Love Addict. Been listening to it. New to the scene of you, but I'm enjoying listening to your songs. And I love the album cover.
Yes.
I gotta say, I do.
I have to thank Keith Brogdon for that. We went back and forth a bit, but I wanted we were like, let's go for sort of the 70s Waylon thing.
Yes.
How they used to put the rectangle in the square. Yep. And then we stole that font. That is Loretta Lynn's Coal Miner's daughter's font.
Okay.
But he really worked to make a beautiful sort of logo for me out of that. But it's still, a ripoff in a way.
Well, it worked. It's fabulous. It is a nice album cover. And this guy I'm looking over down his hall. He's got 300 album covers on the wall coming up and down. So this guy knows his album covers. So.
Yeah, well, I said this is the kind of red that, it jumps off of shelves.
Yeah.
True.
In record stores, if we had those anymore. It would.
They're coming back.
They are.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
They're not, so, by us, we do have album stores that came back. In Nashville, there aren't? You don't see that?
I don't know. I don't get out much.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's either playing music or at home.
It seems like it these days.
Yeah.
I have a show tomorrow at East Side Bowl. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go.
Wait, isn't playing music how you make a living?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you probably should go then.
Well, isn't it your passion?
Well, I mean, yeah, but who can afford their passion?
Amen to that.
Good point. Yeah.
I have to pay the band, so East Side Bowl doesn't pay very well. I'll just say it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But But, a lot of these things I think are like are we rolling, by the way? Because I'm just doing a podcast.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Because if you guys were like, well, why don't we get into the podcast?
We're going.
We just talk. We just start talking. First of all, we obviously, every guest, we talk about their ass first, and then we get into other stuff.
Right.
Hence
well,
the
I
wall.
can't remember what I was saying, so I don't know where we're going anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Playing music, band, passion, love it, love it or leave it. So yeah, your passion is music, right?
Yeah.
so when did you start playing music live? And
okay. Like real podcast questions.
Boom, let's go. Let's get deep.
God, when did I? I guess it was 2011. I put out a record, but I was a songwriter.
Okay.
And I was dating Timothy Edgar at the time. He went on to produce Imagine Dragons. And I didn't know how valuable a producer was. But he basically like surprised me one day. He was like, I ran a rehearsal. He like recorded a rehearsal that we had of me just like tracking my songs, and he had produced them and made them. And I was like, oh, I can make a record. So the record for me came before like my playing the music.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I thought of myself more of like as a recording artist, I guess, before I actually went out to try to play, because I was just such a shitty guitar player, And so, but I was in New York, and then I joined this band called The Shambles, which is Neville Elder's band in New York. So I just sort of started doing that until I broke my elbow. I had a residency at a place called Teddy's. I was like in Williamsburg. I was playing guitar and, and bartending, and then writing songs about how much I hated bartending. They'd put me on the little stage once a week. And then I broke my elbow. And that was when I realized that, like I got a guitar player to accompany me. And I was like, I put my arm in a cast, and then I just played the glockenspiel with my good arm. And I don't even know how to play the glockenspiel, but I did. I know it was good.
Yeah.
He played guitar, I played the glockenspiel, I sing my songs, and I was like, oh, if you just do this, like if you just find somewhere to do this every day, you don't need rent. Like you don't have to pay New York rent.
Yeah.
And so that was when I learned that you could survive doing this. I'm not going to say make a living, but you could survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like prison. It's like 3 hots and a cot,
We're all just trying to survive.
But you're doing what you love.
You guys are so positive.
Passion.
Yeah, totally. No, I'm totally doing what I love. Yeah.
Like us. This podcast is our passion.
Oh, great. Is it?
It's his passion. It's definitely his passion.
You guys look like you get really drunk.
Sometimes really drunk, kind of high.
Are you so we have sponsors and we have our sponsor from Great Lake Distilleries. Please check them out in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So
is Mountain Dew one of your sponsors?
Oh no, that was just a Christmas present.
Oh, okay. That's not a real Mountain Dew.
No, it's just a Christmas ornament.
Okay, because I was just going to tell you, I don't think Mountain Dew is very good for you.
It's not. That's why I'm so fat.
Oh.
It's okay. You were talking about us being too positive. Now I'm going to go negative.
More to love. I'll be the positive one.
There goes the positive. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah.
Anybody can get skinny now. All you have to do is take GLP-1. So knowing that, it's like, whatever, just like be fat for a while.
It's not even right. It's not even cool to be skinny anymore because that's like cheating. Like
exactly, because anyone can do it now if you have.
Yeah, skinny isn't good enough anymore. Now you got to be all ripped up and like
overrated.
Yeah, I'll stay fat. I like Mountain Dew, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I don't think anything that is grows naturally in nature is that color.
No, definitely not. No,
good point.
Part of it a little bit like, ooh, that's sus,
Yeah, it glows in the dark. Actually, I mean, you can find it at night. So
you can search like, what is the edible food that glows in the dark? There's got to be something.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Anyways, let's get back to the positive note and your music playing, because your music is very good and we enjoy listening to it, and can't wait to explore more of your songs. So we're getting through them, and fingers crossed you're in. Well, yeah, fingers crossed you'll be in Milwaukee next week.
Not Milwaukee, Appleton.
Appleton.
Oh, good. I was like, I am.
Where are you going to? Why are you going to Milwaukee?
Who, you?
I don't know. Why am I going to Milwaukee?
I don't know.
We should have tried to get a show in Milwaukee. We have this one night. We didn't book anything, but we were just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, Appleton's cool. You ever been there before? Is where I was going with it.
Yeah, I played the Mile Music Festival once, and then I went back and played the Gibson, and I love it there.
Nice.
It's such
Okay.
a town. It really is the coolest town.
What year did you play Mile of Music?
Yeah.
Well, I was with a band called Side Pony, a duo.
Okay.
So that would have been 2021.
Okay.
I remember Side Pony. I do remember seeing that. I don't.
We're a harmonic yodeling duo.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do you do the yodeling?
I do the backing yodels.
All
I
right.
might have been there. That really sounds familiar.
Yeah.
We go and I just go all around and look at the app and who do I sound good? Yeah.
We had a very Side Pony was very successful. We played Stagecoach. We went to we toured Spain, but ultimately we did not. Ultimately, we want to do different things. Ultimately, I don't want to yodel, and ultimately, Alice wants to yodel alone. So
that's fair enough.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Well, I'm selfishly happy about that because you have a I'm gonna say a hauntingly beautiful voice is what I got from the Love Addict album, especially the ones that like the slower, more mellow songs. You have your voice just resonates. You feel it, and you could feel the emotion in you while you're listening to it. It's beautiful.
Hey, thank you so much for saying that, because I think it was a process to kind of find it.
Yeah.
Like my 2020 album is called the Trash Cannon album, and I definitely, when I listen to that now, I can hear that I'm sort of pushing vocally. I think I was like really trying to compensate for not having this voice or feeling like almost like an imposter singer.
Yeah.
And Alice, and who I was toured with in Side Pony, she is like a powerhouse vocalist. Like she's just got, she belts and things. And so I think I had like this unconscious thing going on that I had to, sing loud.
Yeah.
And then when I started working with Misa, he really drilled it into me. He was like, less, less, less. He was like, just sing it, just say it, just sing it, don't sing it, And it was like the more and more and more I pulled back, and then I would listen to it and I'd be like, oh no, even less, like do less.
Yeah.
And so that was how I approached that whole record was, how out of the way can I be? And that's why it is, I think, so, good.
Yeah. No,
you should, 100% be saying that, because you're right.
The second song, is it I Won't Say I Love You? Is that the title?
I wouldn't say I love you.
I wouldn't say I love you. That song just got me, because I'm like, when you really dig into it, when I first heard it, I thought you were saying like, I like all this stuff, but I wouldn't say I love you. And then I started listening more and more, and I'm like, oh no, this is painful. Like you don't want to ruin it by saying I love you. Like
you got the joke.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was a joke.
Well, the first time it's like right. The first verse, it's just like, you're great. I wouldn't say I love you. And then as it unfolds, the meaning changes.
Yeah.
And I do. I have. There's like a joke in every song.
Okay.
Sure. Well, you could kind of sense that, but yet there's true meaning to a lot of it too, right?
All of it.
Jesus is really your lover?
Oh, we got to get into that eventually. Let's do it now.
Yeah, from if I'm writing from the perspective of Mary Magdalene, sure. Like
from that. Well, okay. Well, yeah. Where was your like your mindset when you wrote that song?
She was watching a Jason Momoa movie, obviously.
I have the candle. Should I get it? It's right here.
Yes, I want to say yes. We
bring on
candle on my own.
Momoa.
Yeah, I can't make the shows when you're in Wisconsin. I have my young daughter, so I can't make it. but I'm making him go so that he can buy one of those candles because I want one of those candles on our table. So,
Perfect.
yes.
Good. I'll definitely make sure I pack at least one.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Well,
We mention it because you're like, Wisconsin. I'm not bringing a
No,
candles.
who's going to buy a Jason Momoa Jesus candle? We are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are, because I thought these candles would sell themselves, and they don't.
Oh,
I don't know what people are looking at, but I might buy one for my wife too. I mean,
Yeah, it's a very controversial candle.
it is.
I don't know why. I think it's because I photoshopped Jason Momoa's head onto an even harder body. And
If that's possible.
Expensive.
yeah.
I think that's expensive.
Yeah, I mean his body's pretty fantastic as is.
This is not Jason Momoa. This is Jesus Momoa.
True.
Have you got a cease and desist from Jason Momoa yet?
No.
Okay.
And I don't have one from Burger King either.
Oh yeah, that's true. The beggar is, you kind of stole their logo too.
Yeah, I did. And it's like unbelievable how difficult it is to get sued around here.
Right? I just want a little publicity. Just give me some. Sue me.
You guys, that's how little money I'm making off my merch. Is like no one wants it. No one cares.
Yeah,
so whatever. It's a win-win. You know?
We have merch too. We've sold 3 shirts in our whole. So 260 episodes later, we've sold 3 shirts.
You guys, that's really great.
Yeah, not bad.
We're rocking. That's true. Well, let's not start with a Jesus, my lover. So, what? How did that come to you?
So that actually, Jolene, who's another artist and good friend of mine, had the lyrics to the chorus, and we're somewhere between Durango, Colorado. No, where were we? We were in Flagstaff, Arizona, but we were on our way. Like we had just stopped at Joshua Tree and well, that happened the next night. Okay. So we're in Flagstaff. We're on our way to California.
Okay.
And we stop in Flagstaff, Arizona, and we're in this this church, one of the Catholic churches where they have all the statues and things. And I come across this statue of Jesus, and I'm like, I mean, he looks just like Jason Momoa. And I never saw a statue of Jesus that didn't look like Jason Momoa.
True. Yeah.
They all look like Jason Momoa.
Yes.
Everybody's thinking it. Yep. No one's talking about it.
I need to interrupt you for 1 second. I'm pretty sure Jason Momoa looks like the statue, but
right. Right. Well, I don't know when they made that statue.
And honestly, maybe not. I could be wrong there.
Yeah. But I mean, coincidence. Okay. So then I was looking at the statue and I was like, I want to kiss him. And she got out her camera because she knew I was going to do it.
Oh,
then
how long was this right after you left Joshua Tree?
No, we're there. We're in Flagstaff. We didn't get to Joshua Tree yet.
Okay.
So I end up making out with the statue of Jesus.
So I'm picturing you climbing up a statue to kiss it, or was it on the ground eye level? Because I'm picturing you climbing up, because they're usually up on a pedestal.
No, I didn't have to climb that. He was because it was in this garden of statues. So he was kind of there. But it was kind of hard to get in there because of the thorns and everything. The thorny crown, Anyway, so I end up, so after this happens, she's like, hey, she busts out these lyrics, she had, which was, he was a god in bed and he got in my head. How's it go? He was a god and became my animus.
Just make sure you know him next week. That's all. I don't care right now. Just next week.
I will. It's there's a lot going on here. Yeah, he became my animus. Jesus is my lover. So then what happened was we went to Joshua Tree and we ate some mushrooms.
Yeah, as you will.
There it is.
And then we ended up finishing the song on that evening, and it became about for me, there was the edge of we have to stop treating these men who come into our lives and maybe they say they're coming back, and maybe they never do. Like we have to stop treating them like they're the Messiah. Like we need some evidence, but it all led to this thing of, I mean, from her perspective, we really were writing from she was writing from, the perspective of Mary Magdalene, and actually him, like a modern day Jesus. Okay. Which made me think, like, well, what is really the difference between me and my single celibate lifestyle, and like every other fucking nun out here, who's like married to Jesus, and then it just made me think of this other thing. Like, why aren't we talking about this in church? Like,
Well,
how
I can
we,
tell you why, but go ahead.
okay.
I bet.
So,
Challenge accepted. Tell her why.
Yeah, you want to take me away?
I mean, in church, I don't think they want, Jesus to be anybody's lover. I don't think they want anybody
but
to
they
bed
say
any ladies.
they say Jesus is my love. We sing. We teach little children and little girls to sing Jesus is my love all day. They just don't like my version because I use the hard R.
Well, they're pretty damn close, right? I mean, you're right. Right.
Not the hard R you usually have to worry about, but
right.
That's good. That works. That's how we make that joke work.
Yeah.
I have to figure out how to make that joke work, because there's certain jokes you can't make work.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go there, but yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Are your sponsors like fine with this still? You guys are going to have to do a lot of editing.
No, we don't edit. No,
we don't.
I don't think our sponsors watch. I don't think they.
Anyways, I just like to put a bow on this. Okay.
Please do.
Like, when I talk about shows about the concept of a woman masturbating to Jesus, okay, which I think that's what nuns are supposed to do. Like, I actually think that's what they're supposed to do.
Oh,
they're married to Jesus. Okay?
Sure.
I mean, they commit to this life of celibacy, but they, and all of these, their desires, and they give them all to Jesus. And also, at the same time, so no one in my life would say that I am like a nun at all.
Oh, that's odd. Okay.
Anyway, you know what I mean?
I wasn't getting nun vibes, but
I'm trying to draw the correlation here. Well, I don't know. I am wearing a nice Christmas sweater. But I am trying to draw this parallel that, like, it's almost like you still can't be the Madonna and the whore. Like, people are just so uncomfortable about a woman singing about sex. Right. And so I have gone, like, into the most uncomfortable space you could possibly go into to sing about this. But I am actually singing about it in, like, a very meaningful way. like, it's hard out here for a pimp. Okay. And you need to, like, why not raise your standard? And until he comes along, it's like, we should raise our standards. We should be fantasizing about Jesus, and having this biblical relationship.
Especially if he looks like Jason Momoa.
Yeah. In the biblical sense.
Sure.
We should just have the imaginary devotional thing and have a good time, with Jesus in your bed.
So I was an altar boy when I was younger, and I'm going through my brain.
Explains so much.
I don't remember them ever talking about nuns masturbating, but that doesn't mean I didn't miss that part of the
oppression. The oppression. They're not allowed to talk about it. That's another area where that's the area where everyone's doing it and nobody's talking about it. That's what's happening there.
Right. Yeah.
I hope you're okay. And you've gotten the help you needed.
No priest ever fondled me.
Okay.
Just want to get that out there.
Yeah, just want
to. That's how ugly of a kid he was.
They didn't want anything to do with me. I was asking, and they were like pushing me away. But anyways, Jesus.
It's hard when you're the kid and it, like, really is your fault,
Yeah. Yeah. So that really is your bedroom. I recognize the wallpaper from one of your music videos.
Oh yeah, no, it is. And because I was sitting here, well, actually, I'm like I'm trying to go over my chart for the show at Eats Side Bowl, and I just checked Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, I'm supposed to be there. It was like 6:20, and I was like, I should, put on some mascara, and then all of a sudden it's 7:40, and I was like, I'm just gonna pop in right now. You guys
Perfect.
here, this light behind me is like kind of distracting me. I think I turn it off. Hold on a second.
Okay.
No problem. I do love the wallpaper.
Yeah,
but,
it is. Yeah.
Thank you. I would never do this like horrible HGTV thing, but it was on here when I got here, and I've really made the most of it. You want to see the rest of it? This is this wall.
All right.
Yeah.
Like the couch. Yeah.
There's the altar.
Uh,
That's where the Jesus candle goes.
Is that the original, the OG Jesus candle? That's the first one ever made?
I burned it, and then I had to lit another one, but I got to tell you something.
mm-hmm.
Since I've been lighting this candle and saying my prayers, I have been having to beat them off with a stick.
Nice.
And they all look like Jesus.
Oh.
They look a little homeless too.
Oh. Well.
So we don't have the recipe quite right. But I'm telling you, this Jesus candle is really powerful.
Maybe light a third one. Maybe that'll give them a home.
Okay.
It's, it's experiment. You got to experiment. You got to try different combinations. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess the point is that Jesus is my lover is a very, there's a message in that song.
Did you have any
really listen for
doubts of releasing it because of getting crap for the song, or getting, I don't want to say canceled, I hate to use that term, but just that you'd get hate mail or something?
I definitely have gotten some of that.
Oh, you have? That was my next question.
For the most part, like my brother is in prison, and he's like a holy man, and he and all his friends love it. They think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I've had other people who are holy people who actually get the devotional part of it, except for the second coming part,
Might have pushed it one step too far.
Yeah. I mean, that's just one joke, one joke.
You almost gotta.
Yeah. And other than that, I think there's more of I don't know, because the Trash Cannon album was so sort of tongue-in-cheek, that most people had expected it. But I think that most of my fans who are already my fans kind of expected it to come in that sort of insurgent country package. And since it came in this sort of like vibey, like Misa Arriaga producer package, it's been actually a little harder for people to be like, what do we do with this?
Sure.
And so, yeah, I mean, that's not my job. My job is to make it and put it out, and then, make
but
it.
as it should be, right? I mean, that's what you're creating. You're creating what you love, and put it out there and see what they think.
I mean, I had it, and they really were like, we can't place it. Of course, that I put Love Addict and Jesus Is My Lover out as the first two singles, and then I was like, okay, I'll bring on Angela Buxton to do radio for the third single, and then I'll start getting into like the more wholesome material. But all the wholesome stuff is like really down tempo,
Sure.
So like it was like I didn't have any songs that were tempo that didn't have some sort of FCC compliance issue. But
now
you don't going to writing a song think I'm gonna put those things in there to shock people or something, or does it just flow naturally for you?
No, I don't. When I write, I used to do that when I was like trying to write for film and TV, and I would think about like, okay, this is what, don't do this or do this. And I think that was what took me so long, was that I was in this sort of kiss of death handcuff situation to what I thought my art, like kill two birds with one stone. I'll make art, but I'll make what what is, what they want me to make.
Yeah.
And, they're always telling you, like, when you can align the two, that's when you've really hit it. Well, I don't actually, maybe, but for me, that hasn't been possible. I have to get all of that out of my head, and I have to just make what I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
I do think that I have, like, while this isn't, I will say I do think that I hide behind the humor a bit. Like, I've hid some of the vulnerability
Okay.
and humor, and I think that I might brand it with a little more humor forward instead of coming at it from or a little more like, I think that I didn't think this record was so, I mean, people reacted to it like it was like super sexy and racy, and it just like, okay, like for Americana, sure,
Yeah.
but like you got Lola Young, you got Carsey Blanton, you got, I mean, it's just, what is it? Is it that I'm in my 40s? Like, what makes people so uncomfortable that, that you could, I don't know. It just doesn't, to me, I thought that the reaction to the record and it being, you know, that it was like such a spicy endeavor. Like, I think
Mhm.
it is actually a lot more dense than that, and it has a lot more depth than that. And it is more sort of about the totality of all of the untraditional love experiences.
Yeah.
I
And
think they're
that's what
shocked
I
that they're
love
like
about it.
that depth couldn't come from a 21-year-old, but
Right.
so
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess, like, do I purposefully try to be, if your question wasn't about, like, do I try to be controversial, or was that your question?
kind of, yeah. Like you finish a song and say, I wanna spice it up somehow, be a little controversial, so that I'll go back through it and throw some things in there.
No.
That's kind of where I was going with it.
No, I never go back through it. If anything, I'm like, "We should probably tone it down."
Okay.
Yeah. I
But do
definitely just,
you?
no.
Okay. Because I want to hear the versions you don't
Yeah,
turn
right.
down.
Well, if I had to cut a verse, I might, but I have to, I just, the point of it is to express your truth,
Right.
you
Yeah,
know? And in your
absolutely.
songwriting, it's like, okay, so what if it's hard to what if it's hard to find your truth? And you've only got, you can express like an entire angle or entire perspective. It might not be your whole perspective, but you can satisfy this one perspective. And so my songwriting is always going to be about, it's always going to be true, you know.
So
Good. As
Eventually
it should
I'm,
be.
is the
yeah.
majority of the album autobiographical, or do you write more from a character's perspective?
Every song is autobiographical except for Waiting, which I wrote from the perspective of my brother, and it's really the only real love song on the record.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Can,
Yeah.
that's actually beautiful.
can
Yeah.
you go talk a little bit about your brother? I know I've heard you mention him on other podcasts and stuff. You mentioned that he's incarcerated, and so what is the story of the song?
Yeah, so I told him I was gonna write a song called Waiting. I asked his permission.
Okay.
He said, "Yeah, but don't make it about me getting out," because 'cause he's been in prison since he was 17.
Jesus.
Now he's almost 53 in June. So, we're going on 36 years? 30, somewhere in there. And, it's a tragedy. It's just really, 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 really hard fight.
Yeah.
And it's easy to, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think of him, but I mean, God, like, he's in such a violent place that's so unfair and so unjust. So, but it's easy to go days where I don't think about how good I really have it. I mean, without getting into, I don't talk about the details.
Yeah.
I do. I'm very open about it usually, but like not on podcasts and things because there's legal
Mm-hmm.
issues with like our appeals and things like that. But like, I essentially like, you know, there is there's like a wrong, there's not a there's like the what is the word? It's not like the unfairness.
Okay. Unjust?
Yes, the unjustness of a situation in which you wouldn't take into consideration mediating circumstances for a child who
Uh-huh.
was involved in a drug-related offense where someone lost their life, and all of the people involved got the same sentence.
Sure.
That is, and then if you wanna look at who they have been since their incarceration as a 17-year-old up until the day that they turned 53 and not having a single disciplinary infraction, having a ministry. Like, if you cannot say that this is not a person who's capable of reform, which is what the Supreme Court has said, that
Yeah.
you must be able to prove that a child is incorrigible. So if he's not the example, then I don't know what is.
Sure.
And and he's in this horrible situation. But even still, when I told him I would like to write a song called Waiting as part of like my advocacy for you, and he's like, don't make it about me getting out, make it about Laura.
Okay.
He's been in love with the same girl since he was 15.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
And so this is their love story. And so I wrote this song, and wrote it to, I think it's my most powerful song because it is the only song that I've written from the perspective of someone else, and it's not about my own dumb life.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, it really is like just a window into who he really is, and I think that when I continue to write songs, I probably am gonna lean more into that kind of songwriting, just because, like, I think if you have a talent, or if you can do that, you should do that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a
Absolutely.
storyteller and you can do it, then you should. But
Yeah.
it's hard because I have just a lot of drama in my life, and I use my songwriting as therapy. I hate it when people say that.
Yeah.
But it is, it's like
But it's true, yeah.
it's my process that I
Right.
use, and so then, like, writing from the other person's perspective is sometimes
Yeah.
like,
So do you
it's
feel
not.
it took like 36 years to be able to write a song about your brother, or was there any other portions of your life that you thought you could write a song but just paused it?
Well, I wrote it like 8 years ago, that song.
Okay, but still, it's a good
Uh,
gap from when he
yeah.
went in.
Yes, I didn't feel like I could have written a song about it before then.
Mhm.
There's a song called Daddy O' Mine that's on
Sure.
the Trash Cannon album, and I didn't it took me 10 years to write that,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
so it's like sometimes these songs, like, you might start them, you might have the ideas, but the song is its own thing, and, like, if it picks you to
mhm.
tell it, like, this is gonna sound really, really woo, and it is. But, like, the songs, if they pick you, then it's like you don't really I teach songwriting to inmates now,
Yeah.
not in my brother's prison. I'm not allowed, but I have a songwriting program that I take into Walton Correctional Institution in Florida, and, I tell them the first thing I tell them is I don't know how to write a song. I
Well,
don't know. I don't know.
so you're
Like, I
learning too still.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and the less I know, the better a song is,
Sure.
Yeah.
But I can give you all of these processes, and I can give you all this way, and I can tell you, what's right and what's wrong, and we can red pin it, and then we can get all cerebral about it. The truth is, like, after I write a song and it's like out, and I'm like, feel the relief of having this crazy conceptual thing somehow boiled down into this, like, decipherable thing that's a tangible story, work of art thing, musical context. It is the best feeling.
Yeah.
It's like,
I bet.
I
Rewarding, right?
there's like 2 or 3 things I can equate it to, but I won't.
I think Jesus is involved.
Maybe.
Yeah, so anyway, and when I look back on that, and I look back on those songs, I'm just like, how did I even do that? Like, I don't feel like I even did it. I feel like I just
Hmm,
showed up
okay.
and let sort of ghosts take over my body, I just showed up and got out of the way.
And is that typical for all of the songs, or just certain subjects of songs? The out of
Yeah,
body.
all the ones I end up on my records. Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
So do you just have a, like, when you're writing songs lyrically, do you just take notes and write down random things here, and or do you sit down and try and actually have writing sessions?
Oh, Lord. I don't know. When I'm being a good girl, I do.
Yeah.
I have like a running note, and so sorry, I have to plug in my laptop. I have a note, and I just let it. This light is so unflattering. Ah, okay.
It's a
I
cute
have.
guitar on your wall, though.
Oh, the inmates, they made me that.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, they made me this one the first day I got there, and it's actually a birdhouse.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Ripple. I have a lyric to Ripple on my arm, the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not showing you, but it's
Yeah.
under the
Well, yeah.
Christmas sweater.
I mean, you're trying to show it. You keep pointing your arm, but there it is. Okay.
And
Oh,
so
beautiful.
from Ripple, and then this is Ripple, and then I have to put a little bird here. Let's see, did they sign it? I don't know if they did because I glued it to the wall.
All right, then.
I've been gluing magazines to the wall lately.
The whole magazine or just the cover?
The whole magazine, but
Okay.
like a page at a time to make wallpaper.
Oh, okay.
And it really works.
Just,
Okay.
just
All
like
you need is a glue stick.
the articles and everything, or like what are we talking here?
Specific pictures?
Here, I'm just
We're just gonna see the whole place.
Let's give us a tour. Come on now.
I'll just show you because I think I'm going to start this wallpaper business. But people don't know. They don't know that, like, actually, you don't need to spend all that money on wallpaper.
Sure.
Like, wallpapering's like an art, sure, but it's also just, you can just do it with a glue stick. Like,
That's
what?
phenomenal.
All right.
Okay.
Just all this I have done with this glue stick. Right here. That.
All right.
Sure. Elmer's got it. Perfect.
Okay. As you were saying.
So you're not planning on moving anytime soon?
Well, if I am, I'm gonna consider it an upgrade.
There you go.
You get
Just
the
wait
old
till I'm done with it.
magazines, and I'm going to buy new ones for the new place.
It's gonna be amazing when it's finished. I'll put all kinds of stuff up there, license plates, whatever.
Perfect.
But I was thinking I could come to your house and do it, for $500.
Oh,
well,
that's a deal.
I can get an ass picture for that.
Exactly. And if for $1,000 you can get a picture of my ass on your wall.
Oh, wait, 1,000? I thought it was 500.
Well, that's with the wallpapering service, so it's
that makes sense. That makes sense.
There's no way you know how to use a glue stick. So here,
yeah.
I just eat them. So I just because it's a great story, both of the inmates and songwriting with them. Have any of them ever had any of their songs published? Have they were able to record them anyways, or give them to you, or have they asked you to record them? I want to expand on that just a little bit.
Many of them are certainly good enough to, to take all the way through that process. So the songs are really amazing, and they only get more and more amazing. Because I think, if you do, I assembled all of these things that I wish I would do for all of my songs, this sort of songwriting checks and balances.
Sure.
I had to make it so that I had to make something that would get the songs to write themselves. Because the first time I went in, I wrote 10 songs and I was completely exhausted. So I needed to create something where they could, do their own, it would be its own bumper lane. And some of the guys now have done it 10 times.
Oh, wow.
I've trained 8 other people to do the program, and they have gone in with their own, teaching style, but taught the same program. And so some of the songs now are just like, it's like, oh wow, like they actually not only we all could find the time to do it, but they have desperation.
Right.
And so that's, I think, why they're actually able to, I mean, they won't sleep in order to come in with the assignment completed, you know. And so I have not been able to get any of the songs recorded basically just because of the red tape with the DOC and figuring that out, but it
Yeah.
is definitely the next thing I would like to do is make an album.
That would be
And
awesome.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, like an album of different.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
think the workaround is like we'll get our songwriters to sing the songs, you
Mhm.
know? I could probably like I could yeah, I can't say this. I'm like, how could I
That's
say this? I
fine.
can't say this. But
Yeah.
you know, you're just trying to figure out like, is there a loophole here? Is there a loophole there? Like I don't really know what it is, the deal is in terms of their earning potential. I don't think they can make money. But I do think we could set them up PRO that would house money. But it's
Mm.
like figuring out all and it's hard
Yeah.
it's hard to explain to them that we don't make money doing this.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, they don't really get it, you
Yeah.
know?
Right.
And so yeah, I think the other thing I would really like to do for them is create some sort of a fund or a trust where if they got out and they were able to stay in a halfway house for 6 months to a year and hold down a job and stay clean and, you know, continue working, that we would um put them in the studio,
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
you know, because I think that's where the ship sinks, you know, is like prisons are not rehabs and they're not reformation. They're not correctional at all.
Right. Yeah.
But the guys who are on good behavior will go through extreme changes and go through reentry programs. And if they, you know, they have to have certain privileges and be in program dorms to be able to take my class, well, then they
Okay.
come and take my class. And my class I mean, if you want to, your songwriting will change you. Yeah. I mean, it's honesty. So it's like intimacy with self and how real do you want to be with yourself?
Yeah.
And so, and if you do the work, yeah, that can be pretty transformational. And then,
I'm thinking
but
even therapeutical for them.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, shit, saved my life too. But then when people come and pick them up, they just like, you know, hand them a bowl. It's got a bunch of fentanyl in it. You know, it's just, they
Yeah.
go right back into the same situations
Sure.
they were in, and they don't have any other resources, and they don't know, you know, they don't know. They in Alabama, I had to check this with my brother to check against my lyrical accuracy that I had in waiting. In Alabama, you'll get your belongings back, you'll get your medication, and then you'll get a bus ticket. You'll get $10 for every year you've been sentenced, and you'll get
$10. Jesus.
you'll get a bus ticket back to the county where you were sentenced.
That seems like that was set up, you know, in the 40s and hasn't changed since.
I think it has changed since.
Like in Korea.
Yes.
Jesus.
You know, so for my brother, he'd get $350.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll get you a long way these days.
Yeah. And here you go.
Exactly.
Good luck.
Exactly. And so if you don't have family, if you don't have resources,
Yeah.
you've been inside for how long?
Yeah.
Like, you know how the world works. There wasn't an iPhone before you
Right.
went
The
inside.
things that changed in 36 years that he's been in is
Yeah.
he would be lost for a while coming out. I mean, as anybody would. So yeah, he needs guidance and help. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And they all do, and that's why our system is broken.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is there somewhere people can go to support this?
Good call.
I have a page on my website. I wonder if that's active. Also people can go to, we're working on setting up the Beyond Bars Collective in Nashville.
Okay.
That if you want to support the songwriting program, yes, here is a page that you can go to. I'm going to put the QR code up right here because the Cultural Arts Alliance of Walton County. They're the folks who have made it possible for me to do this program.
Okay.
And
Okay.
this is the QR code if you want to get involved, if you want to come and learn to be a songwriting person. And this is if you want to support.
There's the one that I think,
Excellent.
that people are going to want to see.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just want to make sure we had you on the screen for long enough for people to grab that. So.
Right. Which I thought about after I started talking. I'm like, shut up.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. I can edit. I can edit magically.
Oh, that's true.
Now.
But we used to have where whoever talks, the camera went to. So I was like, shut the fuck up. But anyways.
Honestly, I have never looked so shitty for a podcast. So,
well, here's
hold this up.
When you just got up and walked, and everything you're doing tonight, and I literally was just thinking this before you said that. I appreciate how genuine you are right tonight. You're just being you, and you're bopping around your house. You're sharing your shit with us. I love it. I've loved it, and it's a joy to talk to you right now.
Oh, good. I'm so glad that I can be refreshing to you, even though there's nothing fresh going on.
Well, I want to talk about Kill Tony.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know how much you talk about it. Are you still doing comedy? And how much, if you?
I never was doing it. I put together that minute and I went on Kill Tony.
You're bored?
Well, Misa, so when I was touring with Side Pony, there was like a 6-month period where I didn't have a house.
Okay.
Live in. And so Misa had a room and it was working out because I was recording with him at that point. And so when I get back to Nashville, I'd have like these days where I was renting a room from him. And so we would be up mixing the record, and he's the one who got me into Kill Tony because I don't hang out in like Joe Rogan's misogynistic places. Although I do enjoy them.
Yeah,
sure.
I just I dabble, but I'm not gonna shower in that anyway.
Yeah.
So he got me into it though, and then I was like going to Austin, and I was like, I'm gonna go and Kill Tony, and he was like, no, you're not, and I was like, yes, I am, motherfucker. So it was almost like a dare, and then I did it, and like for me to get called,
right?
It's just crazy that I got called, and I was absolutely shitting myself, and I blacked out. If I could do it over again, I would have treated the interview much differently. I was like, I can't roast them. So I was like, I'll just try and do this anyway, and maybe it'll come across like kind of Jennifer Coolidge level tone deaf. It like didn't work. At least I didn't think it did, but the minute went well, and then when they were like, we'll do the roasting, you do the singing.
Yeah.
That was when I redeemed myself. People think that they think I feel really bad about my knees, and I don't. I like love I love my knees. I don't think I don't care if like dead baby spirits.
You should love your knees.
The one thing I said to him about it is I thought a lot of people would have crumbled.
Yes.
During when they were roasting, you see so many people go up there and they just fall apart because your confidence shone through. Like you could tell that you were like not intimidated by them when most people are, which I thought was amazing because I like Kill Tony, but I think Tony Hinchcliffe is kind of a douchebag. Not gonna lie. Yeah, like sometimes they're just mean to be mean, and I don't like. If you want to talk about them not being good at comedy, that's fine because you're a skilled comedian. But to just be mean to be mean is like, what are we doing here?
Oh, sure.
So
yeah, no, that's so interesting because I actually feel that interview process deserves to be treated with reverence. The way I think that, a presidential, rally should be treated with reverence, but whatever. But it's because I really respect what they're doing. Like they've created this platform to put that's putting comics. I mean, Cam was like literally on the, from the ghetto, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
putting comics who really wouldn't have paraplegics and, people who are really skilled comedians. But now it seems like you almost have to be
like a niche or something,
special
or
ed. Can we still say special ed?
Well, we say retarded. You don't have to, but we say it. So.
You have to be retarded to make it on that show.
You kind of do. Yeah, it is kind of the thing now. So
you do get a little special treatment from Tony.
Right. So I have gone back. I have a new minute. I've gone back to a minute. So every time I go to Austin, I try to like camp out there for a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's
and I just will run my new minute, but it's like it never goes well in the clubs. Like if I had done the comedy clubs first, I never would have gone on Kill Tony because the comedy clubs are so much worse. They are brutal. I mean, they are brutal. And like, so now it's like I try to go like a couple times a year, 3-4 times a year, usually when I get really sick of music.
Okay.
And then I go and I get my ass kicked in the comedy clubs, and then I like Nashville again.
Wait, so do you go down to Austin every time and you do clubs down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I go and I get on Kill Tony and I do like the Comedy Cellar. And now Trigger and I from Saving Country Music, we've been trying to work on a show that's like Kill Tony for songwriting.
Okay.
We've kind of stolen the format, but it's not quite right because songwriters are just too sensitive to hear the truth. So,
well, now you're getting it like a American Idol back in the day.
Oh, maybe
Simon Cowell kind of. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Simon Cowell.
Also, it's like art is subjective, but I do think we have a problem going around, which is that people are just up each other's ass so much and they just say things are good when they don't really think they're good. And I don't think that we should do that. I think it's bad for your art. I think it's bad. I think it's important not to kill someone's spirit, and it's important to encourage, but I don't think it's good. You just got so many people being like, "Oh, I love that. Where's that streaming?" It's like, you don't give a fuck, and nobody cares. Right. And also stop sending people to Spotify, so I just think we need a place where we can be honest about what we really think. And I don't know if it's going to work, but we're doing it at Sagebrush.
Oh, you are going to give it a try.
We're going to do it every Sunday in May and see what happens.
Okay. It sounds like a great premise. I mean, and just to your point, being kind of honest, but not mean and positive about.
Right.
Yeah. And it's not like, who am I to say, I'm not the arbiter, but I can tell you if I was moved or not,
Right.
I mean, what do I know? But I can tell you, someone will be honest with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger's kind of made his whole thing on honesty, like he's one of the last journalist, I suppose, who's probably respected for saying what he really thinks about a thing. And he and I don't agree on anything.
Yeah.
So, just, and hopefully it'll also serve as a platform where,
right.
If you get any sort of visibility, then like these songwriters can, wouldn't it be great if we had something like American Idol's so mainstream and The Voice is the same thing, only it turns the chair and now they're auto-tuning everything. Like, wouldn't it be great if there was something for like the artist?
Yeah.
I totally agree. And whatever, steal the format, give them, we don't want to hear your whole song, maybe just the 60 seconds of it. I don't know what your platform is, but be genuine.
That part's hard to do.
Sure.
I think like we've been trying to figure out, like, are we going to use this hook? Like, we're going to pull off the stage. Or are we going to, it's hard to interrupt someone in the middle of it's hard to interrupt someone in the middle of a song. I think we need to hear a verse chorus. And if we still want to, are interested in where it's going, then we hear the second verse.
Well, you could put a big gong. And then if they don't like you, just the gong. Well, that's a gong show, but
gong show. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is, really,
Yeah.
So, yeah. But,
well, and the thing is, if you said the whole month of May, right? So if you try it maybe the first week, you try something different the second week. I think you'll make it work.
That's a really good idea. I think I can get Trigger on board for that too, because we just keep disagreeing on like what that needs to be, and it's.
So I mean, as an artist, you got to we're gonna make it perfect for that first week that we do it.
Yeah.
you know it's never going to be. It's you got to
Well,
tweak it.
Work in progress.
Yeah, totally. And I know that. And he has all this, like we have done 3 episodes and we have a bunch of footage from those episodes. And so we actually, we put the cart before the horse that way because we wanted
Okay.
to do a live podcast,
Okay.
And the footage is, we had Vince Herman come and be a guest judge, and it was fun, except for he was very nice to everyone, which made me nice. And then some people in the audience were like, "You let us down," and I was like, "Ah," and other people were like, "You're too mean." And it's like, what are you gonna do?
Right. You can't
Right.
win.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's kind of like concept, the concept flies. I'm not sure the actual show does yet, but we'll see.
Okay.
Maybe we should do it for podcasts. We could have people come and start their podcast in front of us and then be like, "No, you suck." And they'd be like,
Yeah.
"No, you suck."
They would they would cancel us every time.
A restaurant chain like that, I think that makes a whole, that makes a killing.
Yeah,
that's true. I was there in Vegas.
Mm.
my headphones.
I don't think we want to be gratuitously mean.
No, you do not. Then you're entering that realm. That's what I said. Like, I don't mind constructive criticism if it's honest and but to just be mean to be mean is not.
Yeah, like I don't like insult comedy. You know what I mean? Like I think a roast it's a different. You know what I mean?
It is.
There's craft to it. If it's funny, it's not offensive.
Right. Exactly. And
But it's offensive when it's not funny.
Right. And roast. I mean, the people that do it and do it well, like they know what they're getting into,
good,
and I mean, it's. And even in roast comedy, they talk before they go and do it and say, like, don't touch this and don't touch this. So,
right.
There are some limits to it.
There are. I do have a request.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Next, when you are in Appleton,
yes,
in your set list, obviously you've better thought about it, but I would love to hear My Own Company live.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you can't fit it in your set and you've got everything lined up, that'd be great. But
We'll do it in Appleton. So we'll see you at the Stone Arch Brew Pub.
I plan on being there. Yes.
Okay, great. You got it. I'll do it. I'll see if I can get Genevieve to do the harmonies.
Oh, cool.
I'm so glad you requested that. I haven't played that in a while.
Okay. No, I really was attracted to that song as I was listening to your album.
Thank you. That's another one where there's like a twist.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Because first you think she's singing to someone else, and then
Yep. Yeah. Really like. So again, I understand if it doesn't work if you already have it set up, but
oh no, we don't have anything set up before we do it.
Kind of figure you're winging it, which I love, but both of you ladies, it seems like
So it's gonna be. I don't know. Genevieve pretty well.
Well, we've gone to like 3 of her shows, and we had her on the podcast once. I mean, we had seen her at Mile of Music a couple times, but then we went to 3 more kind of intimate shows.
That's pretty well. I mean, that's and you to know any of us really is kind of just talk to us is to know us because everyone's just
right.
They are
right.
Genevieve and I've been trying to bill this tour as the Dirty Judds. She's like, I have a joke that she's my daughter. Like if I was a teen mom, she could have been my daughter.
Yeah. Right.
And I kind of think of her like she's my daughter. Well, actually, I think of her like she's my mother. But
wait, what?
Well, it's just like she once said that I was her daughter, which, just something that flew out of her mouth.
Sure.
And I totally I could get with that. I would love to be Genevieve's daughter for a day. You know what I mean? We can do you get to just run around and y'all are gonna pickle it up,
Heck
right?
yeah.
But so then I was like, I don't know, somehow we ended up billing this tour that she's my daughter, which I wonder if people will believe. I think maybe we should try it and see.
I hate to burst of nobody's gonna believe that. You do not look old enough to be Genevieve's mother.
Oh, but I am though. I just have a sweet child's face.
Yeah, I'm just
20?
saying you're not fooling me. What's that?
She's a little baby. She's like she's 22 maybe. I don't know. How old is she? 27?
I think she's 26
ish, but don't burn. Yeah,
I think she's 20.
She's 22 and you're 32, and it works.
10-year-old.
I'm gonna just go with that too.
There you go.
I'm gonna go with that. But you 10 mom, teen mom, 10 Mom.
I blew that, but you have a little Wisconsin little mini tour going on, which is cool.
Yeah, very excited about the tour.
Some time up in Door County, which is one of the shows we went up and saw up there
at Muse.
Yeah, which is so cool. So you have you been up in Door County in the Wisconsin area before?
I have. I've done a couple shows up there with Pat at the Tambourine Lounge, and
Okay.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go up and do his Love on Holiday thing and write a song.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about that. The shirt you were wearing on Kill Tony is the Holiday Hotel up there, right?
Yes, that's crazy.
Love that place.
That's where we stay anytime we go up there. And I was rewatching the Kill Tony to prepare for this, and I'm like, wait, that shirt is from the hotel.
That's right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think he saw it too, and I think he was like, "Hey, thanks for the press."
Yeah,
that's the only place I'll ever stay when we go up there. It's a great hotel.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, so I think it'll be fun. Also, I hope we get to write with Pat because he's, he's just got such a crazy brain. Do you guys know Donald? Have you met him?
I know the name. Yeah, I know the name, but never met him. No.
Well, he was in that band Timbuk 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So he wrote that song, "My Future's So Bright I Gotta Wear Shades," which was about a nuclear, explosion.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
nuclear war incoming. And
great 80s song.
Yeah, he's really try to follow one of his threads. I have a podcast with him. That's gonna be
Yeah.
so it'll be amazing. We'll see if we get anything at all.
You're gonna have a good time regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bummed. It fell on a weekend that I had my daughter. All the good stuff. I said, I don't know why we all want. I don't get why we all want kids. They always ruin my weekend. Like,
you don't think you bring your daughter? You don't think I'd be a good influence on your daughter?
I think you'd be a terrific influence. You and Genevieve both would be terrific influences. But I don't know if she would enjoy it. She does. She listens to Genevieve's music.
Yeah.
So she has been listening to Genevieve. So
bring her to the bar at 10 o'clock at night. Why not?
Yeah.
Bring her to the bar.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to the bars by 10. And
it was like,
that's what kids did back then.
It's a restaurant bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to my feeling is that if you can get the alcoholism going early, they can get into then to AA in their 20s. Then in their 30s, they can get a job.
That's right. That way you got the rest of your life.
That's a good game plan. Yeah.
What I think I am going to do is bring her to Stone Arch before the show starts just to say hi. So, because she gets all excited about Dad Knows Famous People because he does the podcast. So anytime I can introduce her to somebody, she gets all
Okay, don't tell her how famous.
No, I'm not going to. Don't blow up my spot, Caitlin. She thinks I know famous people.
So, she's a little kid.
I'm the coolest dad ever.
Okay, I'll try to prove you're really famous.
Yeah, jeez.
You are. So,
right. Yeah, I'm not famous. No.
Well, I am looking forward to seeing you live next week.
Great.
And I can't wait. And again, Genevieve, because I will see her 100 times and I would see you 100 times live. But besides that, the show is at Stone Arch in Appleton, Wisconsin. Where is the best place for everybody to find you, to find your music?
You can find my music at Caitlin Cannon Music on every single streaming platform there is. It's CAITLIN CANNON. And Caitlin Cannon Music on all of the Bandcamp. My website is Caitlin Cannon Music. Instagram. I'm mostly active on Instagram.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook. I try to respond to DMs and things, hence yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's been great talking to you guys.
Oh,
it's been a blast.
This is a lot of fun. Thank you so much. We'll do this again for sure if you're down. So
worth the wait.
I look forward to seeing you. When you can tell me about that shoe later. Is that a sponsor?
No, if you
that's a microphone stand.
Just watch the beginning of this episode. You'll know everything you need to know about that shoe. So we always have 5 minutes before the guest comes on. So that story was
Did you just keep it going? You guys talk for 45 minutes?
Yeah, I got some editing to do. We were like, well, I guess we're just going to record a solo episode because we didn't know. And then we're like, oh, no, there's the text. So
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, it's a choppy one this week.
We podcast night is our night to get together and be stupid and hang out. So we don't
Drink
mind.
too.
Yeah. So it's a fun, that's why we do it. This is the good part of it, is getting to talk to cool people and hang out. So now I got to go do the shitty part and try and edit this whole thing together. So.
Okay. Well, I won't give you any more to edit.
Well, let me clarify. When he means by cut out the shitty parts, that's me. He's trying to cut out me.
No, I didn't say cut out the shitty parts. I said do the shitty job of editing. No, I'm not. The only thing I'm cutting out is the part where him and I are talking and you're not involved. That's it. As long as you're on screen, we're good.
Yeah, I love a good edit too. So whatever, just make it good.
I'll do my best.
Absolutely.
I'll do my best. Thank you very much, Caitlin. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate your time.
Guys, we'll see you next week.
All right. Have a good night.
All right.
Bye.
Night.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously though, get your asses out of here.